Alright guys, so I just made it back to Davenport Gap and I'm about to continue on the trail. So I just got back on the trail at Davenport Gap. So there are a lot of things that are really hard about through hiking, like your body hurts, not getting enough rest, feeling dirty all the time. But I think the hardest thing is saying goodbye to the people that you care about. Every time I get back on trail after seeing my boyfriend, it's just like, it's not fun. Like, I always just want to go back home, but I know that as soon as I'm on trail for a little bit, like, you know, it'll be okay. I'll adjust back to being on trail, and it was only one night, so it's not like I was really off trail for a long time, but it's hard. It's really hard to have people, like family members, come see you while you're on the trail, so. But yeah, anyways, back on trail. This morning I went to Walmart, got a bit of a resupply, and then went to Bojangles for lunch. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know where I'm going today. It's pretty late in the day, so I guess we'll just kind of see how far I make it. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on hiking. Sorry if you can hear the highway noise, but just thought I would share something with you. So at the beginning of my hike, I haven't really been like getting enough like electrolytes. And I think that's been making me feel like pretty tired. So even when I drink like tons of water, I don't really think I'm as hydrated as I should be. So in Gatlinburg, I picked up some of the Noon tablets, like thinking, you know, like that'll be a good idea. They look pretty good. So I just tried the first one and I got grape, and it definitely does not taste how I expected it to taste. Let's just say, like, it's not my favorite. It kind of tastes like a really weird tasting grape soda. But regardless, I already have them. They weren't cheap. They're good for you. I need the electrolytes, so I'm gonna drink it, but yeah, don't taste quite as good as I had hoped. I think I definitely like the little like Propel packets a lot better, but I don't know, maybe it's an acquired taste. Maybe I'll start to like them more. I guess we'll see. Beautiful out here today. It's so hot out. I think when we were driving back to Davenport Gap, the car said it was like 78. Such a nice day. But literally, I just want to go sit in that water. I'm so excited for it to warm up. I feel like the trail is going to be a lot more enjoyable when it's warm. Oh wow, the trail literally goes right under a waterfall. That is so cool. Here's a trail. Okay, so this is the I-40 underpass that's near the exit of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. If any of you are coming through here and you want to get picked up after the Smokies, also, I apologize, it's loud, the highway is literally right there. But if you want to get picked up after the Smokies, I recommend getting picked up here instead of Davenport Gap, sorry. You can get picked up at Davenport, but the road conditions are not great. So, I mean, my car is not four-wheel drive and it made it up there, but I don't know, like, if you have a small car, I probably wouldn't take it up there. It's pretty bumpy, but that could change at different points of the year, so, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but this is definitely better. It's paved. Cross bridge to AT Trail. All right then, that I will do. once you cross the bridge, the sign tells you to go to the right, which I'm really glad there's signs because this is kind of confusing actually. I love how they just painted blazes on every single pillar. It's funny. Got some trail magic. Oh, looks like it's all trash. Standing Bear Hostel is up this way, but I'm gonna skip it and I'm gonna keep on going. So AT goes this way. I think right now I'm like at about 1,800 feet, and the mountain I'm about to climb is above 4,000 feet, so yay me. The next 5 miles are all uphill, and it's really hot. This climb up to Snowbird Peak, I believe, it's horrible. It's just 5 miles, like, straight uphill. I still have about a mile to go, and it's already 5 o'clock. Whew, not gonna lie, really not feeling it today. It was really hard to come back out, and I mean, it'll be okay though. Just keep on going, and I will get to wherever I'm going whenever I decide to stop. But yeah, I'm ready to be done with this climb, that's for sure. I don't know what I was expecting up here on the Snowbird Peak, but it is beautiful. Definitely pleasantly surprised. I mean, look at this view. But it is really windy. So I didn't mention it earlier, but we're actually in a high wind warning tonight, which is very unfortunate because when I'm kind of not having the best day, I always just want to set up my tent and get inside of it, but I don't know if that'll be the best idea tonight. But if there's not room for me in the shelter, I think I'm going to Groundhog Creek Shelter, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that earlier either, but if there's not room for me in the shelter, then I'll have to set up my tent. Yeah, I think I have like a little bit less than 3 miles to go, and it's almost 6, so probably gonna pick up the pace here a bit and try to get to camp. Alright guys, so I only have about 0.1 miles left until the shelter. It is pretty late, like it's almost 7 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and end this video here. That way I can, you know, get all my stuff done, get all set up for bed, eat some dinner, use the privy and get water and all that type of stuff. Today was a really hard day. Probably the hardest day I've had on trail so far. I'm really hoping that tomorrow will be a better day. I am going over at Max Patch, so that is really exciting and I can't wait to see that. But yeah, happy to almost be to camp despite the really hard day, and I think that's going to be it for this video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.